on, Greenie. Rise and shine.
The Maze Runner. The Maze Runner is about a boy named Thomas who appears in this box and is open to a society within a maze. So it's a place surrounded by a maze. The story follows him trying to cope with living in the Glade, the place. It's called the Glade, and it moves on to him finding out a way for them to escape that maze. There are a lot of things that happen in between, but that's about it. So with such a simple plot, the movie was able to carry a really good pace. It didn't drag out. By the end, maybe it's because I read the book, but at first it was a slow start, and I watched every preview, every cut, every feature before the movie actually came out, so it kind of killed the suspense for me for how the Glade looks like, how Newt looks like, how the other characters look like. But the whole, as a movie, it was really good. It was really well placed, and everything was just moving the way it should. You're supposed to be confused, you're supposed to be frustrated. In the book, it was supposed to be like that. So Wes Ball, the director, really brought that in, and it was really good. So even though the plot was simple, it was thrilling, and it was so good.
Okay, for the visual, I haven't read the book, so I'm gonna, explain the visual by how I watched it, of course, though. Anyway, the visual, starting from the Glade is amazing. It's really, as I could, imagine it in a dimension, near a maze. It's really in the middle of the maze. I mean, it's really the thing that you're gonna project in the first thing that you're gonna project in your mind. So the Glade was awesome. Now moving to the fashion of the characters, it was simple, of course, because of course there's a lot of running, so it looks comfortable. It really looks comfortable and pleasing in the eyes. And moving to the maze. The maze, wow, the maze is incredible, and the direction of Wes Ball is amazing. Okay, so the sound effects. The sound effects isn't as intense as it should be. Since it's a thrilling movie, the thrill really was taken by how the actors acted it out, but the sound, it really didn't push me off the edge.
The cast. There is no other man I'd cast as Thomas except for Dylan O'Brien. He did it so well that after I found out that he would be playing Thomas, I read the book again, and it was like, yes, definitely. It was just so awesome that Dylan O'Brien portrayed it very well. But it's not just him. The whole cast was amazing. Nobody felt like they were overpowering each other. They're not really well-known people yet. So there's Kaya Scodelario, which we know from Skins as Effie. There's Thomas Brodie Sangster, we've seen in Love Actually, Nanny McPhee, and some others. He was in Doctor Who and Game of Thrones. Will Poulter might just be the one who's familiar because he was in We're the Millers. There's Keong Lee. If you're a fan of Kung Fu Productions, you've seen him. I've seen him there. There's Amal Amin and some others. They were really good. Everyone did their part, and there was a chemistry within the whole Glade society. All the Gladers just did so well. You could feel that they were close and that they were living in that whole society by themselves. It just felt so real. Good casting, really good casting.
My favorite part is everything in the maze when Thomas is being, crushed by that metal thingy of a maze, and the best one was when it was horizontal, because I cannot go. Like, how did he get out of the freaking metal thingy? Anyway, the feels are still there, and it's really Amazing.
Favorite part? That would be any moment with Newt, Minho, and Thomas in one frame. And when they introduced Newt, when he got called by Albie, I was about to flip over. Okay.
My favorite character is Thomas, and then it's shuffling, it's Thomas, and then it goes to Minho, and Minho is so hot.
It's a battle between Newt and Minho, and sometimes it's Chuck. I'm not really sure. It's just because in the book my favorite would be Minho, but then I saw this and I wanted Newt. I wish Minho had a better intro, like in the book. That was so funny. I wanted that, but it didn't happen, so it's okay.
Moving on, my favorite line is the last part. Like, super last part. This is everything I'm gonna say is spoiler alert, so you should have watched it. I'm gonna judge you if you don't watch it. So my favorite line is Fry Pan saying seriously in that exit sign when they saw the exit sign, and it was like seriously, and that's it. So overall, we give this movie four. Yeah, 4.
Out of
4